Before level 7, focus on using the units inside the red box on the left. If Malzahar, Rammus, or Nico appear, add them in immediately. The main comp to aim for is the Rammus and Malzahar reroll build. At level 7, set up your board like this. Until Cassante or Yuumi show up, use Nico as a temporary frontline. Once Rammus and Malzahar reach 3-star, level up to 8. Add Seraphine to complete the board. If Seraphine isn't available, use Cassante, Leona, Poppy, or Nico in that order. If the game is going well and level 9 becomes an option, add Zyra. Your new priority becomes 2-star Zyra, 2-star Cassante, 2-star Leona, then 1-star Zyra. The second option is the Fast 8 Yuumi comp. Pick this path if Rammus is heavily contested, or if Yuumi appears early at level 5 or 6, or if you hit a 2-star Yuumi while rolling at level 7. In that case, skip the level 7 roll down, go straight to level 8 and complete the board. Once Leona and Yuumi reach 2-star, head to level 9 and add Seraphine. The last resort is for when both Rammus and Leona are contested. Since this is a backup plan, avoid going into it unless you have to. Frying Pan can be used to create a Prodigy emblem. If it shows up, make sure to take it. Spatula can be used to make either an Academia or Wraith emblem. Only use it if it's free. Don't force it otherwise. Let's start with the first priority comp. If you have a Prodigy emblem, you can hit 5 Prodigy at level 7. That's a huge power spike. 5 Prodigy gives bonus effects, making the comp nearly twice as strong. Give the emblem to Zyra and replace Syndra with her. The full comp comes online at level 8 and becomes incredibly powerful. If you make an Academia emblem, give it to Malzahar. At level 9, add Leona to activate 5 Academia. This version is very strong when complete, but since it requires level 9, don't force it too early. If you make a Wraith emblem, give it to Yuumi. At level 9, add Zac to activate 4 Wraith. But compared to the 5 Academia version, this one is less stable. So if you have a spatula, aim for 5 Academia instead. Now for the second priority comp. If you have a Prodigy emblem, just swap out Syndra for Zyra. If you have an Academia emblem, give it to Malzahar. Then replace Cassante with Jace to activate 7 Academia. For positioning, place Rammus, your main tank, on the right side. Place Cassante on the left as your secondary tank. If the enemy has AoE champions like Ryze, Karma, or Lee Sin, leave a 1-tile gap between your frontliners, just like this. If Jarvan is centered, move Seraphine to the far left so he charges in that direction instead. Rammus can use any pure tank items, just build whatever defensive options you have. Malzahar should always have Void and Moralonomicon. For the third item, Adaptive Helm is by far the best. Only go for blue buff or Shojin if absolutely necessary. Once you reach 5 Prodigy, Malzahar will still cast smoothly even without Adaptive Helm. So if your tanks are weak, it's okay to give Helm to a frontline unit instead. In that case, give Malzahar a damage item like Death Cap or Jeweled Gauntlet. Yuumi, on the other hand, should always be built for burst damage. Archangel's Staff, Jeweled Gauntlet, and Rabadon's Death Cap all work great. No need for mana items, just stack pure AP. You might be thinking, isn't Malzahar the carry? Shouldn't he get all the damage items? I've tested this many times. Even if Malzahar's AP is super high, his 15-second DOT can't finish bruisers. That's why Malzahar's role is to apply Magic Shred and Grievous Wounds non-stop. Yuumi's role is to deal the final burst damage. Lastly, Cassante can hold any leftover tank items. Power snacks should always go to Rammus and Malzahar. Let's start with Rammus. No matter what, never take Singularity or over 9000. They are simply not worth it. Max Vitality is only good if you're scaling Rammus from stage 2. There are 6 other usable snacks, but the 3 tank-focused ones near the bottom are better than the healing-focused ones at the top. Rare Treat and Ram 2 are fine before level 30, but once Rammus hits level 30, switch to a better snack. Tankzilla is the opposite. Only use it after Rammus reaches level 30 and can survive at least 15 seconds in battle. If you find Colossal at level 9, remove Zyra and use it instead. If the enemy is running a sniper comp, Unstoppable is a great pick. It lets Rammus dive 2 tiles into the enemy backline, reducing incoming damage from snipers. Please avoid these 6 snacks. They're just not good. Malzahar's optimal path is very clear. In the early to mid game, pick Midas Touch. It gives you extra gold and bonus power during fights. And because Malzahar deals damage over time, there's no loss when he finishes enemies. It's one of the best choices. Later in the game, switch to Shadow Clone or Super Genius. Both are strong, with similar power levels. Malzahar spreads infections gradually, but with Shadow Clone, he can infect the enemy backline in just 10 seconds, even in a level 9 fight. This is also why Adaptive Helm works so well with Super Genius. It helps him cast smoothly and increases mana regen over 20 per second. That gives him a massive AP boost. These two, Shadow Clone and Super Genius, are Malzahar's best late-game snacks. In the Fast 8 Yuumi comp, give power snacks to both Leona and Yuumi. Star Student is the best choice for both. It works perfectly with their kits. This comp doesn't need BF swords or bows, so Pandora is extremely useful. Since you're only aiming for 2 3-star units, Pandora's bench is also a great pick. Treasure Hunt is so strong, it honestly feels like it should be nerfed. Always take it first when available. Fully adapted works well on almost everyone: Rammus, Malzahar, Yuumi, and Cassante. If you pick Wand Overflow, Yuumi instantly gets all her items. If you pick Belt Overflow, Cassante becomes fully itemized right away.
I'll skip Prodigy Emblem. It kind of makes things too easy. Rammus scales with levels. Find one by 3-5, even if it's late. I don't prefer Unstoppable unless the enemy has Braum or a sniper. Sometimes it sends Rammus to weird spots, and their units just drop onto my Malzahar instead. Once I hit level 7, I try to set up the core board. By then, both Rammus and Malzahar should be 2-star. But yeah, my Rammus just wouldn't show up, so I had to run him at 1-star. Right now, my board has 3 problems. First, Rammus is too low level. Second, he's still 1-star. And third, both Rammus and Malzahar have weak items. Like this, it's really hard to win stage 4. As you can see, having too many BF swords makes it really hard to finish items, so I just can't hit my power spike when I need to.
It ain't a party without a fight!
I picked Classy, but Malzahar's mana regen didn't change. I think it only works with the Wraith trait. When Rammus hits level 15, he starts jumping, and sometimes the front line just randomly collapses. It's kind of ridiculous. The difference between 4 Prodigy and 5 Prodigy is honestly night and day. So I'm going level 8 first to activate 5 Prodigy, then I'll look for 3-star Rammus. Also, if your Rammus is still under level 30 and you're about to die, feeding him a rare treat can really help you survive. Is this really the end this time? The Monster Trainer trait gives bonus XP when Rammus get kill participation, so it's better to use Rel as the main tank and keep Rammus in the back. I hit Lucky Yuumi at level 6, so I could have gone fast 8 and played around her, but I already leveled up Rammus really well, and there's no competition, so I'm staying 7 and re-rolling here. If you have good econ, go level 7 on stage 3-5. If not, just wait until 3-7. Once you hit level 7, rebuild your whole board. If you don't have Cassante or Yuumi, just use Nico as a temporary unit. Unlike Malzahar, Archangel's staff works really well on Yuumi. If you've set up your level 7 board and matched your items well like this, you'll be strong enough to compete in stage 4. I didn't really need to replace Midas Touch yet, but I just wanted to show off Shadow Clone early, so I swapped it anyway. Midas Touch is totally fine until stage 4. There's another player contesting Rammus, so I'm switching to Fast 8 and playing around Yuumi. Frontline items are good, and I've got both core items for Malzahar. This is pretty much the perfect setup. This player has Hex Tech and Archangel on their Malzahar. It might be helpful to compare it with my item build. If your 5 Prodigy doesn't include Super Genius, then giving Death Cap instead of Helm like this is the strongest option. Once you hit level 8, start rolling to finish your comp. Yuumi's not showing up for me right now, so I'm just skipping this round. Once Yuumi and Leona hit 2-star, you can go level 9. That completes the final comp. Malzahar deals damage even after he dies.